unhealthy is when your intuition is being ignored. That's so powerful. And it really ties into our second sign, where you are feeling, or when I alluded to the fact that your intuition is being ignored, you aren't paying attention, the urgings of the Holy Spirit aren't coming through because you're ignoring them. The physiological way that your intuition is going to talk to you is through your body responses, okay? You may have physical symptoms or physical symptoms of distress in the presence of this person, especially if you're in an abusive relationship. Your body has been signaling to you for a while. But it's not always that obvious when you're just with someone where there's a lack of alignment. Okay, let me say that in a better way. Some of these signs, some of the physiological responses to being in the presence of someone where there's no alignment may not always be that recognizable, okay? So you may have a growing sense of anxiety. Some people don't even know what anxiety feels like. Anxiety looks different for everyone, okay? It could be a growing sense of dread in the pit of your stomach. It could be butterflies. People think butterflies is like this beautiful feeling of being in love. No, it's actually nerves. That feeling of when you're about to hit a drop on a roller coaster. Those are nerves, okay? That's not, I don't want to say that's not healthy, but like that's not the feeling that you want to have when you're entering into a conversation with someone where your gut is like bubbling up. Where your gut's bubbling up and you're having nervous reaction, nervous energy desiring to come out of you at that point. You may get into a sunken place where you are low energy. Your energy may completely switch from being high to low in the presence of this person. Your intuition is telling you things. They're saying, hey, there's something uncomfortable here. I don't feel comfortable in this situation, in this circumstance, with this person, in this particular event, okay? Again, I'm so keen on like the signs of abuse, and I'm telling you, if you have had any of these, literally 2 or more of these in the presence of someone, girl, get out. Okay, these are really big signs that your body is telling you fight or flight. And I would always recommend flight. But in the presence of someone who maybe has caused you to doubt yourself, okay, to second guess yourself, to deny your own instincts, okay, to deny what you're feeling and take their opinion ahead of yours, that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy, my dear. In what relationship? When is a woman's intuition ever wrong? Let's start there. How many women do you know? How many sisters do you know that have ever told you their intuition led them astray? I bet you there's so many more women who could say my intuition was never wrong. I just ignored her. So I believe if we can get to a place where our intuition is so fine-tuned, we're so tuned into her, we're so aligned with her. I say her because she's a part of us, okay? Intuition could be the Holy Spirit, could be your gut feeling, could be your sister friend, your inner conscience, okay? The voice in your mind, however you interpret her. She's always speaking to you, and she will not lead you astray, especially if you associate the Holy Spirit with your intuition. He is telling you something, girlfriend. You better listen, you better tune in, okay? Our bodies are always signaling to us what is happening, what's going on around us, how we are responding to people's energy, their energetic fields, and it is to our advantage, to our benefit that we pay attention. So that was a major physical sign for me that you are probably in an unhealthy situation, not necessarily toxic, but your body isn't responding very well, okay? If you were in the presence of someone who was healthy, aligned, hi girlfriend, welcome. If you're in a space where someone is allowing you to be at your best, allowing you to, really step into who you are, who the Lord is creating you to be, okay, you're gonna feel a sense of calm, a sense of peace, the peace that passes all understanding, okay, girlfriend? You will feel genuine joy, genuine contentment. Even if there are disagreements, you will never feel tense or angry or anxious. Okay, let me not say angry. You can absolutely feel angry, but you will not lash out, or you will not feel that this person could lash out at any instant either, okay? That's why it's so important to pay attention to how your body reacts in the presence of this person. Non-verbal communication is major, okay, girlfriend? So let's move on to our fourth and second to last sign that you may be in a toxic situation. For those who are now joining, so glad there are new viewers. We've covered the spiritual, where you are having a non-existent or distant relationship with God. We covered the relational, where there is a marked lack of miscommunication or a marked lack of communication, effective communication in your relationship. And we just covered the third, which is the physical or physiological, that your intuition has been ignored for far too long. Okay, hopefully I'm back online now. Again, there's a thunderstorm where I am, so every couple minutes Instagram threatens to kick me off, but we are powering through. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's move on to the fourth and second to last sign that you may be in a toxic situation, and that is the emotional. Okay, girlfriend? There is a lack of peace. There's a lack of peace, a sense of indecision, a sense of being indecisive suddenly, okay? You weren't always an indecisive person. There is a restlessness in your spirit. Again, I chose signs that you really have to pay attention to. You really got to go into your inner world, okay? Because toxicity is insidious. It sneaks up on you, girlfriend, like that. And then you find yourself in a situation where you can't even talk to your partner anymore. We know that in pop culture, in terms of the emotional side of relationships, emotional unavailability is a huge red flag. This person just desires you for purely physical reasons, physical connection, sexual connection, okay? Or, it's lust fueled, it's fueled by lust. So emotional unavailability is toxic, yes, but that's just so, not that it's played out, but like it's very common, okay? We as healed women, we desire depth, okay? We dwell in the deep, okay? We want to connect emotionally, physically, okay? Sexually, spiritually, intellectually with our partners, okay? We do not desire to dwell at the surface level. We go in deep, girlfriend, okay? So emotional availability, while that was a contender on my list, I figured, I got to give these girls something a little deeper, okay? And that is the absence of God's peace. My dear, there is nothing scarier than the absence of God's peace, okay? That is a major signal that you are in a situation, not even just with the person, in a life circumstance, in a job, in a family, okay, in a friendship that is not in alignment, okay, my dear? We desire to walk in alignment. The path that the Lord has for us you will experience, you will not be exempt from challenges and obstacles, but you will experience so much flow, so much alignment, so much favor, the more you continue to commit, the more you continue to commit, a lot of C words in there, to the path the Lord has you on, my dear, okay? Stepping outside of that path that the Lord has you on is where you will encounter the absence of His peace. That is a major sign that you are in a situation that is not contributing to your evolution. You have no peace about it. You feel restless, okay? You feel uneasy. Here we go again with the intuition. These are feelings, and your intuition will signal them through the physiological responses in your body. So feeling uneasy, feeling restless, feeling like you were living in a constant state of confusion and chaos, specifically since meeting this person, okay? Your life wasn't always chaotic and confusing, perhaps challenging, okay? Who doesn't have the ups and the downs? But, it's sort of like this happy medium where even like the downs are, immediately followed by an up. And so there's like this sort of steady homeostasis in your life. But if you have met this person and your life is just on the down spiral, okay, girlfriend, your life has been spiraling downward. You have no peace. You're full of chaos and confusion now. This person just came into your life and is turning your head around. Okay, you don't know whether you don't know the forest from the trees at this point. I'm trying to think of a life circumstance where this person could turn your life around. So let's just say you were so bent on going to a particular college or going to a particular city for a job, and now this person came into your life and you're suddenly doubting that on a whim, okay? It's not like it's something that they're proposing an actual, solution to. Instead of going here, why don't we go here so we can build a life together? It's like, no, they're literally just like turning your life around very, very quickly, just adding more confusion to your life. That's unhealthy, girlfriend. The man that God has for you, okay? The woman God has for you, they come into your life and they bring peace. They come into your life and they bring assertion, okay? Not indecision. They are decisive. They know what they're about because they're about their Father's business. Listen, the person that God has for you, the relationship God has for you is here to help you prosper, not to make you doubt or second guess yourself. If you find yourself in a sudden state of confusion, misalignment, okay? Suddenly reconsidering your goals that you've had for yourself for a really long time. Things that have been a part of your identity, okay? Things that you really cherish, things that are a part of you. And you find that this person makes you feel insecure about them. Like you are no longer at peace with who you are intrinsically, not just maybe hobbies that you are into at the current season of your life, but things that have been a part of your lifelong identity, you're suddenly questioning. That's not healthy, my dear, okay? This person is just kind of coming in and causing a ruckus. And we do not desire that as healed women, as women of faith, walking in everything that the Lord has for us, okay, my dear? If your spirit is unsettled, intuition, okay, your gut feeling, if she is unsettled, this person is coming to your life to drag your energy down, drag you out of alignment, okay? Take away that peace that passes all understanding. And you will pay for it if you continue to entertain that person, okay? That's kind of the first time I've said that. I don't want you all to think that there are going to be major consequences if you stay in a toxic relationship. Like, yes, there are. But again, I think you can work past that. But this sign, this emotional sign of lack of peace is something I don't think we can work past. Let me know what you all think. I think if you have a marked lack of peace in a relationship, that may be the last straw, okay? That might be the last straw to say this person just isn't going the same path that I am. And I just gotta let them go, okay? Nothing inherently abusive about the situation, okay? If you have a lack of peace because this person is physically threatening your safety, that's a different issue. Get out of there, girlfriend. Seriously. And if you need help, let me know. I got you. We got resources to get you out of that situation. But if there's an inner lack of peace about where you all are headed, and it seems to be two parallel lines instead of perpendicular, where you all would intersect at some point, I would say it's time to reevaluate that relationship, okay?